All right. So thank you so much, Mehran and Amina. Thank you so much for joining the session today, and welcome back. I should say welcome back because you were part of the previous program as well. So welcome back, and welcome to Design Your Life program, right? And now the agenda of this program is to help you design your life. It's very important. Unless you don't design, trust me, there will be so many confusions on the way. As you move on to your life, there will be a lot of confusions. Let me give you one simple example. Okay, so whenever you plan to construct a house which you are living right now, okay, how do you think that happened? How do you think that was constructed? Do you think that was constructed just like that, Amina? So what was the basic basic thing which you did when your dad thought of constructing a house, right? What do you think he thought? He said, okay, I want to construct a house. Okay, build some, bricks, cement, just mix them and then just stack it up. Was that the thought process, or what did exactly happen when the moment you thought of constructing a house? I mean, you can say.
So what, sir? I didn't understand.
Okay. Now I'm trying to help you understand why designing your life is important, and what will happen if you design your life, and what will happen if you don't design your life. We have two questions. Okay. Number one, designing our life is the number one. And now the important questions we need to ask under design your life is, what will happen if I design my life? Okay. Second question is, what will happen if I don't design my life? These are the two important questions I have, right? Let me give you one example, and then you can start answering to these questions, right? The example is, let's say we are living in a house, right? It's a beautiful house,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We're living in a house, okay? And let's say my dad, your dad decided to build a house, right? So my dad decided to build a house. And what do you think he thought of? Did you think he said, okay, let me get some stones, let me get some cement, let me get some bricks, let's mix them up and then just add it, so the house is constructed? Do you think that happened?
No, sir.
What do you think happened? What do you think my dad thought? Okay, I want to build a house. So now first thing what he thought was, he started working on a plan to make sure, he wants a particular house in a particular design, in a particular area, in a particular place, in a particular ambience. So he had so many thoughts coming up, right?
Yes, sir.
The first thing he did was, the moment he thought, okay, I want to build a house, you know what, he started planning. He started planning, and then he started designing. Of course, he used all the resources to design. What are the resources? It can be the construction workers, it can be the cement, it can be materials, it can be the design engineer, it can be the builder. These are the resources. He took the help of all these resources, and then what, he started planning, and then he started designing that plan, right? Then once he designed the house, once he designed his house on the paper, not on the mind. Remember, whatever he had on mind in his head, he put it on the paper. That is what happened. That's very, very important. Then whatever thoughts he had, whatever engineer, the design engineer, civil engineer, whoever is part of the resources, all the thoughts were collected and he put it on the paper. And then he designed, okay, now I am going to build, okay, what, a 2 floors house. A ground floor has to be 2 BHK, one kitchen, one hall, then the staircase, and this first floor and the second floor, and there has to be garden, there has to be a staircase, there has to be a surrounding materials, construction. And he decided on each and everything Then after he got convinced, oh yes, this is what I want, then he started working on it. Right? And then finally, after 8 months or maybe after 1 year, what is the outcome? What is the result? It's a beautiful house. It's a beautiful house. It's not a scary house. What is that? It's a beautiful house that you want to go there. You want to live happily ever after. Right? That's the right planning, right designing, because that's where you want to live. That's where you want to stay. And what if the planning was wrong? What if the designing was wrong? Completely it was wrong. You invested time, you invested energy, you invested resources, you invested money, everything. And then when you saw the house, the final outcome, it looks like a bhoot bangla, a scary house. Do you think you will go and live there?
No, sir.
No, definitely not. Even if you try to live there, what will happen? You will come out of it and you will run away. You will look for something better. Right? So now, if you want to have a beautiful house in your life, right, then you have to start planning, number one. Then you have to start designing, and then comes the final part, that's the execution. Once you execute it, once you implement it, once you take action on it, then you will start getting the results. That's the outcome, like a beautiful house, right? So that's the outcome. So that's really, really important. Now, this is the logic. Now, what will happen if you design your life? Simple. And what will happen if you don't design your life? Now, Mehran, tell me, what will happen if you design your life?
We'll have more knowledge about how to do things right.
Okay. Anything else? That's a very good point. Now, what Mehran is saying is, if I design my life, then I will have more clarity. I will have more, ideas, knowledge about my life. So I know where I am going. I know what I am going to achieve. I know what I am going to do in my life. So that is about the clarity, right? And now, Amina, tell me about you. Now, what will happen if you design your life?
Our schedule will be, the things will go very properly.
Yeah, very good. All right. So Amina said, now if I design my life, everything will be as per the plan, and, things will be happening in a timely manner, and things will be happening as per the plan, as expected, right?
Yes.
And now, Mehran, what will happen if you don't design your life?
We don't do. We might not get the correct answers for the things.
Okay. So what I understand is, if you don't design your life, that means you will not know where you are going. You will not know what you want to do in your life. You will not know what you want to achieve in your life. And you're simply going, right?
Yes.
As if, you have got into a train and you don't know where the train is going.
Yes.
You're simply going. And if someone asks you, where are you going, Mehran? You say, I don't know.
Yes.
Like, you'll be completely confused, and you will keep on doing whatever is coming on your way, and ultimately you will not achieve anything. Even though if you achieve something, that means you will not be happy, because that's something you really do not like to do, you don't want to do, right?
Yes.
All right, so Amina, how about you?
If we don't design our life, we will be totally disturbed.
Okay. Now, Amina said, if we don't design our life, number one, we will not have any clarity on what we want to do, what we want to become, and what we want to achieve in our life. Because we do not have clarity, we don't get any clarity. Ultimately, what will happen is, we will end up somewhere, and we'll get stressed, we'll get frustrated, and that's something we don't want to do. We don't want to become, or we don't want to achieve that particular thing, right? So these are the challenges, these are the problems we are going to address as part of the Design Your Life program. Okay. Now, now I'm 100% sure you want to build a beautiful house, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And you want to stay there happily and healthy, both
Yes.
physically and mentally, right? And now, ultimately, you really do not want to build a scary house where you are living with a lot of frustration, stress, anxiety, and then, a lot of fear, right? And now
Yes.
you need to design your life in such a way that you have to enjoy your life. You have to live your life. You have to be happy in your life. You have to be excited. You have to be strong, healthy, energetic, and a successful person in your life. That means you will have lots of fun in your life. You will enjoy your life, right? So that's the basic idea of this Design Your Life program. All right. So before moving on, I have one beautiful formula about life. That's something that you will be learning today. And I will be sharing that with you today. And you just have to follow that, as simple as that. Right. And every day, the program will be for 2 hours, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And this will be from Monday to Friday. Okay. Monday to
Yes, sir.
Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., 2 hours. And on a daily basis, you will be getting one activity. Every day, one activity, you have to complete that activity. All right. Okay, so before even we get started with designing your life, I have one simple test, right? It's a psychometric test. That is a test useful to understand yourself, understand your personality, and understand your cognitive skills. Okay, so let's spend some time here, and then we will try and explore ourselves, and then we will go ahead and get started with designing your life. Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right, so let me show that slide. So do you see it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, now tell me, let's understand from you both. Okay, so now first, let's go to Mehran. Mehran, you have two options here. Okay, now you will have like 10 questions coming up. You have to be very careful when you answer. Okay, listen to yourself first, go through a lot of discussions, internal discussions, ask yourself, answer to the question, and then finally you decide what you really want to choose. Okay, and now you will have like 30 seconds, you think, and then you can go ahead and start answering to the question. Mehran, you have two options. One is, do you want to be the smartest person around others, or do you want to be the most charming person?
Smartest.
Okay, now you chose smartest person. Now what is the logic? Tell me, why do you want to be the smartest person and not the charming person?
Because if you be the charming person, you'll be like, uh, hmm,
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So
um,
are you saying the charming people are not smart people and smart people are not charming people?
n- yes, type of. Like,
Is it? Okay, all right. See, the questions are slightly confusing. Okay, but it's something that you choose, right? Now you have given importance to the brain, right? That's where the intelligence comes into picture. The smartness is measured and so on. And now charming, that means you really do not want to be charming, so you just want to be the smartest person around people. Okay, and now if we look at reality, okay, now there is one smart person, okay, who is intelligent, right? And there is one person who is charming, right? And in reality, whom do you think people are attracted to? Is it the smart person or the charming person?
Charming.
charming.
Charming person. But Does that mean, do you really do not want people to get attracted to you?
No.
Now, getting confused? Now, tell me, what do you want? Do you want to become the smartest person or the charming?
Smartest.
Still, you want to be the smartest.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the definition? What is your definition when you say, I want to be the smartest person? What exactly is your thought process? What are you thinking?
Mm. Still, it's a little confusing.
Okay. Okay. So let's hear it from Amina. So Amina, you have two options. So what do you want to choose?
I want to choose both one.
No, you have only one option. You can't answer, you can't select both, na? It's like KBC. Okay, you have only two options. You have to select one or A. Both can't be right.
I will choose smartest one.
Okay, what is the logic?
Because
See, I was thinking girls always go for charming. Now you are one girl who has selected smartest. What is the logic? What are you thinking? Why do you want to be the smartest person and not a charming person?
no.
Okay, I will give you one real example. Okay, Mehran, Amina. Let's say I am getting married. Okay, and now when people come to see me, just imagine I am a girl. Okay, and now I'm, alliance has come. एक रिश्ता आया है, तो रिश्ते वाले जो देखने आ रही, कौन? Okay, उन्हें देखने आ रही. So when they come, what is visible to them? Is it smartness or charming?
Charming.
Do you think they select because you are smart or because you are charming?
Charming.
Charming, right? अगर स्मार्ट रहे तो ए हम ना स्मार्ट बच्चियां नको भी ज्यादा स्मार्ट नको को चले आती, राइट? ठीक है. हाँ, चार्मिंग रहे तो यू कितने अच्छे ही ना, कितने खूबसूरत ही ना, बहुत अच्छे ही, बहुत चार्मिंग ही, सो सेलेक्ट कर लेती. ठीक है. या तो अब बोलो क्या होना तुम्हें स्मार्ट बनना चाहती या फिर चार्मिंग बनना चाहती?
Smart.
Okay, so you don't want to get selected, huh? Okay, good, nice answer. Mehran, how about you? Do you want to be the smartest person or the charming person?
Smart.
Okay, all right, I mean that's your decision. All right, so it's your decision. You want to be the smartest person. Even if someone asks me, you know what, I want to go for the smartest person around. Why? If you are smart enough, then you know how to be charming as well. Right? So charming, see, charming doesn't mean that sirf makeup dalne se, achhe kapde pehne se you become charming. No, your etiquette is there. The way you dress up, the way you treat, your attitude, your personality matters a lot, right?
Yes.
And that shows if you're smart enough, then you are really smart enough to charm, to create the charming environment as well. Yeah, so good choice both. So very good. So let's go to the second one. Now you have two options. Do you want to always prefer to tell a lie or truth?
Truth.
Truth.
Mehran, always?
So truth.
You want to always tell truth?
Yes.
Okay. And Amin also chose truth. I'm going to put you into a situation here. Okay, let me understand why you are thinking that you have to always tell the truth. Mehran.
Then other people will think that he's not a liar. He tells truth. So let's trust him for anything.
Okay, so it's a trust factor. So that's
Yes.
why you want to always speak truth. Okay, Amina.
Yeah, if we tell truth, if we lie, maybe people will tell that she is truthful, but God knows that we are truth or not. So it is not good to tell lie.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So now let me tell you one thing. Okay. See, we are Muslims. Okay. So मुसलमान कभी झूठ नहीं बोल सकते, right? एक हमारे प्यारे नबी भी बोले थे कि मुसलमान कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोल सकता. वो मुसलमान की एक क्वालिटी है. हमें क्या है, हमेशा सच बोलना चाहिए. हमेशा क्या बोलना चाहिए, सच ही बोलना चाहिए. So I'm happy you went with the choice. Okay, but I'm going to put you into a situation. Okay, then I will try to understand what your thought process is, right? And the situation is, let's say someone places a gun, points a gun to your head like this, okay, and says, now they say, that person says to Mehran, now agree, you are a girl.
You are it? Sorry.
Now that person, he places a gun on your head and says, Mehran, your name is Amina. Okay, the same case. Now the person places a gun on Amina's head and says, Amina, your name is Mehran. Okay. And now, what will you say? Mehran, if you say, I am Mehran, he will shoot you. If you say, I am Amina, then your life is saved. Amina, same to you. So what do you think you should say there?
I'll say my name.
What will you
I
say?
don't-
My name is?
I'll say what my name is. I don't want to lie.
No, but your life is at stake. I mean, you'll be shot, right? So are you okay to lose your life? Are you okay to lose your life? I mean, why do you want to lose your life? It's just, you have to say, my name is Mehran, that's it. You just have to say, yes, my name is Mehran. What's wrong in that?
Yeah, but the real fact will not change.
Exactly. The reality is the same, right? But saying, I am a boy or a girl, vice versa, if you say that, that's not going to change, right? So you are what you are.
It's like getting forced to tell a lie.
And that is what is happening. But do you want to, that's the question, right? Do you want to always speak truth, even in that situation? Or is it okay to lie? See, always telling a lie is bad thing.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes, rarely.
Rarely, because you're in a critical situation now.
Yes.
If you don't tell a lie here, then it's a gone case.
Yeah.
I gave just one example, that's it. There is one more thing called as hikmat. Do you know hikmat? Hikmat se baat karna. Hikmat se baat karna. Hikmat matlab, it's not a lie. Okay, it sounds like a lie, but it's not a lie. It is part of truth only, always. Okay, I will give you one example. For example, see, when the people of Makkah, they wanted to sacrifice our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Then our Prophet and Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu, they left Makkah to escape from those bad people, because if they get caught, if they get caught, then they would have killed them, right? And now while they were going, one enemy, okay, one person from enemy, okay, he asked, okay, Sahaba Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu, and he asked, who is this person? He pointed at our Prophet and he asked, who is this person? And he said, he's someone who shows the right path. Okay, his response was, he did not tell him that he is prophet. Instead, he told him he is someone who shows the right path. एक रहबर है. You know what? He did not lie.
Yeah.
He did not lie, but he put in a different way, and that matched his personality, our prophet's personality, because he is someone who shows the right path to people, right? And that is what he said. If he had told the truth there that he's a prophet, then you know what, it would have been really danger for prophet's life, because those people were looking to kill our prophet, right? And now there will be many instances, situations in our life wherein we have to speak hikmat se, right? And that has to be truth only. It should not hurt people's sentiments. It has to be truth only. So that's how it is. Yeah. All right, so let's see what is this. Mehran, let's see what is this. Okay, now you have two options, Mehran.
Yes,
The
sir.
option is never have internet access again. The first option is you don't want to have internet connection access ever again.
In life,
The second one is you never want to take an aeroplane in your life.
never take an airplane in your life.
Okay, so what I understand is you don't want to take an aeroplane, but you want to have internet access. Okay, how about Amina?
Never take an airplane.
Okay, what is the logic?
Sometimes airplanes can crash.
Okay,
So better than that, stay at home and
Okay.
use internet.
okay, all right. So Amina, how about you?
Mine is also almost.
Now, how will you go to Makkah? How will you do Hajj if you don't want to take an aeroplane?
Mm.
We can take it. But both is necessary things.
Of course, you have one option. Now, what do you want?
No internet.
Okay, so
If
you
you
want
want-
aeroplane. You don't want internet.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know aeroplane will not operate without internet, without connectivity?
Yeah.
Yeah. So without internet, the world will be shut down. The
Yeah.
world today is operating because of internet.
But still, like olden times, we can use without internet. We can still use the world.
Definitely, but those days are gone. We are living in 21st century now, right?
Yeah.
Let's not go back, because those days are gone. But now we're living in 21st century. It is really important to understand what is the most important thing. Yeah. All right. So now, what is this? Mehran, what do you want? Do you want to find a true love? Do you really want to find true love in your life, or you want to win $1 million?
Find it. Find true love.
A, find a true love.
Okay, Mehran, A. How about Amina?
A. Option
Okay.
A.
How about winning $1 million? Why don't you want money?
Money is not always everything.
Okay. For some people, love is not always everything. See,
Yeah.
you have lot of love, okay, in your life, but there is no money. What will you do? Can you eat love? No. You need to survive, right? Of course, love is
Yeah.
required. Yeah. Amina, what's your logic?
We can do it. We can do a job and earn money.
Okay. Of course, you can. That's a different thing. But here the option is winning $1 million. See, you have true love, okay, on your left, and you have $1 million on your right. Which one will you choose?
But if there is cash less than a million with us, so we can stay with that.
Okay. It's very simple logic here. See, you have millions of rupees, and you really do not have true love in your life. That means the money is of useless.
No use.
Yeah, I mean, what will you do? Money can't bring happiness in your life, right? Money is not everything. It cannot bring happiness in your life. It's only the true love. Here, the true love here means your life partner. One day, you will have your life partner. If you find the right person in your life, that means what will happen is you will be happiest person on this planet. Else, what will happen is, obviously, you'll be unhappy person, right?
Yes.
Now, what is this, Mehran? What do you want to prefer? Never be able to speak again, or always have to say something? What do you prefer? Never be able to speak again, or always have to say something?
Option B.
Okay. Logic?
At least something we can speak. But if we close our mouth, we can never speak anything again.
Okay. Amina, how about you?
Option B.
Option B, you want to say something. Okay.
Yes.
Not while sleeping.
Have you heard this? Speech is silver, silence is golden.
Yeah.
Speech is silver, silence is golden. So what do you want now? Do you want to speak, or do you want to keep quiet?
But if we keep quiet
Mm-hmm.
in this option, this is for like in your life, never you should speak again. So you're totally quiet for your life.
Okay. Let's not talk about life. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's remove that
Yeah.
always. Okay. Let's remove that always.
Being silent for some time. Yeah.
Let me put this way. Okay. Something is going wrong in your life. Okay. Now, do you want to keep quiet, or do you want to speak?
Can you repeat it, sir?
Something is going wrong in your life. Do you want to keep quiet, or do you want to speak up?
Keep quiet. I would keep it with me.
Okay. How about Amina?
Yeah, even I would keep it.
Okay. So does that mean if something goes wrong in your life, you only want to keep it to yourself, and you don't want to speak up? That means you're putting in a tricky situation, actually. That means you don't want to correct that mistake in your life.
But yeah, but it's about speaking.
Huh.
So I will not tell it to anybody.
So you continue doing the same mistakes again and again?
No. I will
Yes.
stop the mistake.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on with the program. So we will go to the second part of the discussion again. Yeah. So this was kind of a short break that we took. Do you want to go ahead, grab a glass of water and drink? So
Yes, sir.
I have water. There is nothing like breakfast. Fasting time now.
जल्दी पानी लो धोए पीछे के पूछे
All right, so it is very important to ask very simple questions. Okay, it is very, very important for you to ask simple questions, because this is your life. What is this? It's your life, and this is something you will decide. This is something you want to do in your life. This is something you will achieve in your life. Okay, so I have a very beautiful exercise for you. It's called my life journey exercise. Okay, it's a life journey exercise. So now you will be starting your life journey from today. And how will you start? Based on what you decide today, based on how you design your life today. Okay, this has to be very clear. This is going to give a lot of clarity to you. Now, based on how you decide, based on what you decide, based on where you want to go, how you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to achieve in your life. So I'm going to share some simple questions that you really want to follow these. And you have to start doing this exercise right away. And this life journey exercise has to be done, has to be followed every single year. We are in 2020, right? 2020. 2021, you have to redesign your life journey. 2022, 23, 24, every single year you have to keep redesigning your life. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I have designed this life journey for the next 5 years, 2020 to 2025. Okay, so now you will be writing down each and everything. So whatever is in your head, you have to write it down, put it on the paper. So that's the very, very important thing that you have to do, right? So now you have to simply ask these set of questions. All right, so when it comes to what I want, so what you have to do is you have to start asking these questions. Under what I want, you have to ask what I want to do. What I want to achieve. Okay, so please write this question. What I want to become. So have this in this format. Okay, let me put this in this format. I want you to write down in the same format. Okay,
Yes, sir.
make 3 columns. Make 3 columns. Make 3 columns.
What do you want to become?
So what are you doing?
Make 3 columns. Make 3 columns. Okay. What I want to become, what I want to do, what I want to achieve.
So it's like first you become, then you do, then you achieve it. After you do something, you can.
Now we will decide it. Now we will decide it. The steps will be different. I will share those steps. Okay.
Yes.
And remember, we are talking about your career here. Okay. What are we talking about?
Career.
So we are talking about your career. So in your career, what do you want to become? So Amina, you said doctor, right? Yeah. Sorry, what is that?
Scientist.
Scientist. Then Mehran,
Yes, sir.
what do you want to become?
Cricketer.
Cricketer. Yeah. So now this is what you want to become, right?
Yes, sir.
Now Amina says scientist. Now Mehran says cricketer. Okay. Now, what do you want to do? What I want to do to become a scientist? Amina.
Should work hard.
Work hard. Do research. Pick up a subject. Okay. So in which area, which field, pick up a subject or field where you want to become a scientist. Then consistent learning, innovation, consistent research, okay. Then what else? Explore, become expert in the field.
Do chemical experiments.
That's, it depends on which field she selects, right?
Yeah.
So Mehran, what do you think you have to do?
Practice a lot.
Okay, practice. Then
Play practice matches.
consistent practice. Understand the game better than anyone else. Know the tactics, challenges, win people's heart by your skills. Then what?
Um,
Prove yourself. Then
improve the game.
improve yourself, not game. Game is like that only. You have to keep improving yourself.
No, the game, like I play the game. So,
Yeah, okay. Then you have to start writing all these things. I want you to write it down.
okay.
Go ahead. Now, Amina said a scientist, right? Yeah. So it has to be not a scientist, it has to be best scientist. Okay, Amina,
Yes.
You have to aim to become the best scientist. It's not only the scientist, right? And again, Mehran, you have to say best cricketer, not
Yes, sir.
just a cricketer. So in which field are you planning to become a scientist, Amina? Is it medical or science?
Science.
Which subject? Which area?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Okay. ठीक है? Why don't you start doing projects, Amina, on chemistry? Yeah. Why don't you start doing small projects every Sundays? Are you doing that?
Not yet.
Please start. This is the time. You have to start now. Okay. You'll find lots of projects online, on YouTube, on Google. Just search for small chemistry projects, and just get some those items, and then start experimenting it, and start, you do more experiments, do more research, and so on. Then you will have more exposure to the practical stuff, not the theory one, right? That's really, really important. Yeah. Okay. So now, are you clear with this? Any doubts?
No.
No. What I want in the first question, what I want, you have to ask what I want to become, what I want to do, and what I want to achieve. Right?
Yes.
So what do you want to achieve after you become best scientist? Okay. Do you want to achieve gold medal?
Yes. I want to.
Okay. Do you want to achieve a name, fame, then
Yes.
respect, wisdom, knowledge, etc. So what do you want to achieve, Mehran? Name, fame, wealth, happiness, stardom, right? Appreciation. There's so many things. Happiness, appreciation, trust, wealth. So many things that you want to achieve. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No.
Are you clear with this,
Yes.
Yes.
Mehran?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's go to 2022. Okay. So before that, now again you have a question, what I have. Can you tell me what you have?
Happiness.
Now, what do you have? You don't have here are the resources. What is have?
Resource.
Resources.
What are resources? You have health. Okay. Parents, support, access to education. What do you have? You have friends, teachers, school, family, brothers, sisters, support. Then
नीचे पेन भी लगा दो।
you have energy. You have freedom. What else do you have?
Strength.
Okay. Then
Goals. Achieved goals.
okay. Then
बंद कर दिए ना बंद कर दिया मैंने
what else do you have?
स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो ऐसे बंद कर दिया
You have all the books. You have all the
कैमरा दिखा
resources.
तो
You have all the support from everyone. You have help. Then what else do you have?
Wealth.
Okay. Then
Um,
no, these are the resources you have. Okay. Now using all these resources, what can you do? Okay, so these are the haves. Okay. Now next is
what can I
now next is do's. Okay. Now what can I do is the question. So what can you do? You can work hard, right? You can chase your dreams, goals. What can you do? You can exercise, take care of health. What can you do? You can work smart. What can you do? Study well. What can you do? Make your parents proud. Mehran, what can you do?
help other people with my wealth.
Help others. Then what can you do?
Mm,
It's very simple, Mehran. See, Amina, very simple, okay? Now you know what you want in your life, right? You know what you want to become? The best scientist, the best cricketer. And now to become the best scientist and cricketer, now you need to check what do you have. Yep, you have health, you have
Yes.
parent support, you have access to education, you have school, you have teachers, you have friends, you have energy, you have attention, you have focus, you have concentration, you have goals, you have dreams, you have all these things, right? Now using all these things, what can you do is the question. You can work hard, you can experiment, you can learn, you can practice, you can learn, you can exercise, you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your health, you can study well, you can do smart work, you can do smart studies, you can, you know, make your parents proud. What can you do? Yes, you can make yourself proud, you can make your parents proud, you can help others, and you can do many other things. Is this clear?
yes
Yeah, Mehran, are you clear
yes,
with it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I hope you're writing it down. Mehran, are you writing it down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Amina?
I wrote it
Okay, good. All right, so let's understand What is in 2022? Again, you have to ask the same set of questions. What do you want in 2022? Maybe next year, after that. What do
I'll
you
have
want?
the same thing.
Obviously, your dreams will not change, right? You want to
Mhm.
become the best of the best, right? So that's something that is going to remain constant, same every single year, until unless you don't change your mind. Now, what should I have is the question again. Now, whatever you have, you will have even in the future.
I
But
should have good health.
in addition to that, what do you need to have? Health is wealth. You need to have health, no doubt. Right? What else do you think you should have? You should have more patience. You should have more interest. You should have more attention. You should
Passion.
have more passion. You should have more focus. You should have more concentration. You should have more so whatever you have right now, you know, that should go to the next level. For example, if you are studying for 3 hours per day, okay, next year you have to target to study for 5 hours,
6.
6
3,
hours,
3.
5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. So it's your choice. That's something that you will do. That's really important, right? And what can you do again in the future is the question. What can you do? Of course, you can work hard. You can work
Instead
smart.
of helping
Yeah, you can
less
help
people,
yourself.
you can help more.
You can stay healthy. You can eat healthy. You can focus more. You can study more. You can achieve more. You can target to score 100% every single time. That is something you can continuously do, right? Again, in 2025, what do you think you should have? See, from 7th standard, Mehran will go 8th, 9th, 10th, then PUC. By 2025, Mehran, you will be in PUC, right? Yeah, Amina, you will be in PUC. So now, in PUC, when you go to the PUC, right, do you want to go to a very average college, or do you want to go to a very, very big institution, highly reputed institution?
Big institution.
Yes, that's something that you want in future, right? So what do
Yes.
you want? I want to be part of Bangalore's best college. So that is what you want. Okay. And in order to go to the best institution in the future, what do you have to do? What should you have?
Work hard.
You have to really work hard, right? You have to really be focused. You have to be very, very committed. You have to take really good decisions. You have to make good choices. You have to study hard. You have to keep focusing, targeting for 100%, right? You have to always start focusing to score 100%. So that is what you need to have. It starts from now. It will not start after you go to the PUC. No, it will start from now. You become the best now. You achieve the best now. You know, as a process, you will achieve the best of the best. 95% above result, 95% above. You know what is the cutoff in the best institution in Bangalore? It's 99%.
Which institution, sir?
There are many best colleges in Bangalore. You will find it on Google. Okay, they will, you know, the cutoff starts from 96%, 97%. Only best students will go to that college because the cutoff is 96, 97%, right? So obviously those toppers will only go to that college. And you know what? Once you get into that college, you will become the best. They will make sure you achieve the best. And after that, you again go to the India's country's best institution, because you are the product of the best institution. Once you become the best, what will happen is you will be in the best area, in the best field, and the best companies will come and select you. If that happens, last year, some graduates, engineering students, they got selected in one of the colleges, best college in India. What was the package salary given to the one student? It was 1.54 crores. How much?
1.54
54 lakhs. 1 crore 54 lakhs 1 year, for 1 year. After all the deductions, you know what? How much is the monthly salary? It's 10 lakhs. How much?
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. Why do you think that happened?
Because he's the
Only
top
because
scorer.
they always topped. They took admission in the best institution.
Worked
Again, they went
hard.
to the best institution. They always topped. What did they do? They practiced. They learned consistently. Consistently, they learned. They practiced. They not only learned the subjects, but they started taking actions. They started innovating new things. They started working hard. They started doing a lot of research, and then they started innovating stuff. Because of that, their understanding was much better compared to rest of the students. They topped the institution. The best companies, they came, they hired them, they gave them the job, and they are paying 10 lakhs rupees per month. Right? That is what happens if you become the best in every year, in every class. Always target to score 100%. Even if you don't score 100%, trust me, you will end up scoring more than 95%. Now, your focus has to be, no matter what, I am going to score 100%. So that should be your focus. If you do that, then you will easily get into the best institution very easily. Else, even if you pay 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs rupees, they will not give you admission. Okay, so you have to make sure you work hard now. Mehran, you're in 7th standard. Okay, 3 years for 10th standard, then 5 years for PUC, 8 years for graduation, 10 years for master graduation. Okay, now Mehran and Amina, do you really want to work very hard for the next 7 to 10 years and then enjoy your next 50 years?
Yes.
Or do you want to enjoy now, ignoring your studies, ignoring everything, and just scoring 50, 60, 70%, and then relaxing, aram se watching, playing games, etc., and then
No.
you want to suffer next 50 years? Your choice. Do you want to work hard and make sure after you double graduate, make sure you come out of the best institution and earn 5 to 10 lakhs rupees per month, and then enjoy your life? Or do you want to enjoy now and then score just 60, 70% and then come out of a very average institution and then earn only 30, 40,000 rupees per month and then suffer entire your life? What do you want?
Sir, of course.
Of course, right? So you know that you want to become the best, you want to score, you want to make a lot of money, right? So and then enjoy your rest of your life, right? If you are serious about it, if you really want to do it, then what you have to do is you have to focus on your life, focus on your dreams, start working towards it. So whatever action you take, whatever decision you make, whatever choices you do, so make sure those things are supporting you to become the best, to achieve the best, and you are scoring 100% every single year. When you start doing that, then trust me, you will achieve amazing results in your life. And your parents will be very, very proud of you. Your school will be proud of you. Your brothers, sisters, your relations, friends, everyone will be proud of you. The condition is you have to do. You have to be focused. You have to be focused on doing that thing. That will help you to achieve best of the best results in your exams. Okay? This is the starting point. Without this, you cannot, come out of that best institution. From now on, you have to start working on it. Then you will start achieving better results in your life. As simple as that. Got it?
Yes.
Clear? Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's do one more activity here. Now you have two options here. What do you want?
Memory.
Have a photographic memory.
Okay. Amina said she wants to have a photographic memory.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You also want to have a photographic memory. I will not go for that because I want to be able to forget anything I want. Reason being is, if you have a photographic memory, okay, you cannot forget anything because that is there. You will have good experiences in your life. You will have bad experiences in your life. Okay. Now, if you carry all the bad experiences, bad emotions, what will happen is you will not be a happy person. That will be troubling you. That will trouble you all the times because you're not able to forget that particular thing, right? So now it is always good to be able to forget things, because if you want to learn something new, that means you also have to forget some unnecessary things. So you have to always go for the option B. Okay. Now what do you want this?
Option B. Be the only
So Mehran, what do you
Option
want?
A.
Okay, Amina says she wants to be
Option
the
B.
only person in the world to live a happy life.
Option B.
So, okay. Amina, why do you want to go for the second option? Yeah.
Option B.
Why? Why?
Sir, because if I be the only person happy in the world, others will be unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll feel bad because I'm the only person happy.
Okay. All right. So I think that's a very good one. Amina, how about you? You said option A, right? I mean, what is the logic behind that? Why did you choose option A and not B? Amina? Let's think practically here, okay? Now, remember one thing. You cannot stay happy alone when the entire world is unhappy.
Yes.
Right? Obviously, you'll also become unhappy because there is no one to share happiness with you. Right? There is no one to share happiness with you. And you can stay unhappy alone when the entire world is happy.
Then
Because
you'll get happy automatically.
exactly,
seeing them.
automatically. Exactly. They are so, the entire world is with you to make you happy. Right? Very good. Okay. Now, what is this? Now, do you really want to discover a planet where, we can
Go and live next.
Yeah. Or do you want to invent, a drug, medicine that cures a disease?
A, of course. A.
Okay, you want to go with A. How about Amina?
Scientist.
Amina, how about you? Amina, do you hear me? I can't hear you, Amina. Why option A, Mehran? Why not B?
If you create a deadly disease, I think the whole world can die from that.
No,
So if
you are not creating a disease.
yeah,
What are you doing? You're
inventing.
a drug, a medicine. You're inventing a medicine that can cure the deadly disease.
Oh, cure. Okay, I didn't see cure.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Okay. So what do you want?
B.
Okay. Then how about Amina? What do you want here?
I can cure I can cure coronavirus.
Okay. And save the planet, right?
Yeah.
And Amina, what do you? Amina, can you hear me? Amina, I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you want, Amina? You have two options here. Do you want to find a planet where we can live, or do you want to invent medicine that can cure a deadly disease?
I want to invent a drug that cures a deadly disease.
Okay, what is the logic behind that?
Because if any disease occurs, then I can make the different different medicines to that.
Okay, good. And Mehran, what was your logic?
So, like, if there's any disease like this thing, a deadly disease,
Mhm.
if you create a medicine for that, instead of going to discover an inhabitable planet, you can at least make a like cure for the disease and send people to the planet
Okay,
and live in the same planet.
good, good. See, that's a very good choice. Reason being is obviously we have to face so whatever
The
comes on our
difficulties.
way, right? So now there is a disease. It doesn't mean that if we run away from it and go to one more planet, there is no guarantee that that's not going to follow us. That can also
Yeah.
come there, right? So
Plus extra things can come there.
exactly. So till when will you run is the question. So
Yeah.
instead, focus on the problem, solve it, right? Focus on the problem, solve it, and make a better place for everyone. Yes, Amina.
Yes.
Do you want to say something?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's go to this one. Now, this is kind of tricky here. Okay, think from all the aspects and then decide on this. Do you want to be poor and help people, or do you want to get incredibly rich by hurting other people?
A, sir.
Okay, you want to stay poor and help people.
Yes.
Okay, how about Amina?
Even I choose A, sir.
Okay, why not you become rich and then
Why? Simply to make other people unhappy and hurt them. Instead, we can be poor only and help them and be happy.
okay, see, when you are poor, how can you help? Mehran, when you are poor, how can you help?
But here in option B, even it's that by becoming rich, we should hurt people. So we can't choose option B.
So, being poor also we can help people.
Okay, think at
without
a
any wealth also.
think at a bigger picture. Okay, you being a poor person, you can help how many people? One, two people? Very poor, right? Look at that guy, very poor. You can help how many people? One, two, three, four. Yeah. Now, if you become rich person, can you imagine how many people you can reach out to and what are the initiatives you can take? And then, you know,
Yeah, but here the option is get incredibly rich by hurting other people.
yeah.
So we don't want to hurt other people.
Yeah.
So it depends, you know what? On a daily basis, we keep on hurting people, frankly speaking. Yeah. You know, we don't listen to our parents. That means we are hurting them, right? We don't listen to brothers, sisters. We are hurting them, na? We don't
Yeah.
listen to teachers. We don't listen to friends. Forget about the others. We're not listening to ourselves. Don't you think we are hurting ourselves?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you know what? By doing that, we are not becoming rich anyways. Yeah. But there will be so many situations in our life wherein if we say good things, okay, if we say good things, people get hurt. Now you selected many options there. Okay, you always want to speak truth. Now when you speak truth, people get hurt. Do you want to
Yes.
try? Do you want to try? Okay,
We
let's say
tried that.
let's say your mommy is preparing some food for dinner. Okay, now tell her, mommy, this is disgusting food. See what will happen. See what will happen. Yeah, every time you start complaining, mommy will take one stick and she will bang you. What are you thinking about yourself? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, even you speak, you're hurting other people. But you know what? Your intention should not be to hurt people.
Yes.
That is very important because Almighty Allah, He always looks for the intention. If your intention is to hurt people, even by telling truth, so that is wrong. Okay. Now your intention has to be clear. When you say something, it has to be truth. And then, you know what? Now you have to say truth for the sake of Almighty Allah, and not for, to hurt someone. Right? So that should be the situation. And in reality, you know what? You speak truth, and that will hurt people. And by speaking truth, if you're getting rich, so that's good thing, right? Yeah. As long as your intention is clear, as long as you're speaking truth, as long as your actions are good, and if you are becoming richer, then it's fine. It should not be in the reverse. So it's a situation to situation case. Now, who is more stupid here? Is that the lady or the guy?
The guy.
Okay, why?
There stays inside the building, but he just wants to climb the building and go.
Okay.
But if he falls down, he might break his bones.
Okay. ठीक है.
And in the house, the lady, it's only just one story, a small house. So
Yeah.
if she falls, she might get a little hurt, not so
Okay.
much.
Okay. ठीक है. So Amina, how about you?
The lady is stupid.
Lady stupid. Okay. Why? Why do you think she's stupid?
Because it's morning and she's sewing outside something.
Okay. ठीक है. Here, Mehran was right here. Why? Because look at the right side. The guy is on the 4th floor, right? Look at the height of the building. If he falls down, then obviously he will break his back, as well as there are chances he might also die. Okay, look at this lady. She's not even on the first floor. She's just sitting on the window. Even if she falls, nothing will happen to her actually. So more stupid here, both are stupid actually, but who is more stupid here? It's the guy. Yeah. Okay, now tell me who is more stupid here.
Hmm. The guy who's standing on the crane.
Okay,
Because he's near the sun and
okay.
And the guy who's standing on the train, because when the train moves, at least he'll fall down like on the ground. But then the guy who's standing on the crane, if the crane moves up, goes up, the guy can fall down.
Okay, Amina, how about you?
You get very badly hurt.
almost same.
Almost same. What? No, who is more stupid? Is it the guy standing on a train or on the train?
The guy standing on the crane.
Train. Okay. See, according to me, the guy who is standing on the train is more stupid here, because if he jumps, obviously it's danger for his life. Okay, and he has to jump. There is no other way for him, because there is bridge, right? If he gets stuck here, then he will die. If he jumps, then he's standing which side?
Yeah, but then if he jumps, he'll get a little hurt.
He will get hurt. But you know what? The guy who is standing on a crane, he has an option to sit on it and relax.
If the crane moves up,
Let it move now. He's aram se, he's stuck there. But this guy, he has to jump. There is no other way. Why? Because of the bridge. The train is moving. Because of the bridge, he has to jump. The crane, you know what? The crane can come down and it can stop it for him so that he can get down. Yeah. Okay. Now, who is more stupid here?
the guy who's standing near this thing,
The guy who
gas
is
station.
sleep.
Okay. So,
The guy
Amina?
who is
He's smoking near the what is that?
Petrol bunk station,
Yeah,
right?
petrol bunk station.
Huh.
Yeah, so
That's more dangerous, right?
yeah, the fuel can just explode,
Exactly. And that will, have a
cause
large,
lot of damage.
exactly. And the guy who is on the bed, if he's smoking, if something burns, he can get up and he can pour water.
Yeah, he can
and
put
then
water
he
in.
can fix it, right? So that's how it is. All right. Which number is that? ONE1, TWO2, THREE3, FOUR4, EIGHT. Where is A?
80.
EIGHTY. Where is A? A is not there in any of the 1 to 100. There is no A.
Yeah,
There
there's
is
no
no
way.
A, right? Okay. Now, which one is correct here? Okay. Penguins flies or a penguin flies?
Penguins fly.
A penguin flies. A. Second book.
The second one, a penguin fly.
One.
Which one, Amina?
Second one.
Second. So both agree it's second one.
Yes, sir.
अरे बाबा पेंगुइन्स को फेदर्स ही नहीं थे, कहां से फ्लाई करती हूँ ना? think okay, ठीक है. How many sides does a circle have?
No.
0.
Come on, everything has side. Without side there is nothing on this universe. Everything has a side. How can you say
One
circle
side.
doesn't have a side?
One side.
Which side?
The whole circle is the side.
There are two sides. There are two sides, okay? Inside and outside. Yeah, inside and outside. Okay. Okay, we'll continue with this tomorrow, and let's go to the designing life, okay? And now here the question is, what, see, before this we spoke about what? Career.
Life
Yeah,
journey.
career.
Career, right? We spoke about the career. And now we are talking about the life here. It's your life. Okay? So let's not combine and life. Let's not combine career and life together. Okay? So now condition here is not to combine career and life. So career we discussed, so leave it. Now let's focus on life. I have 3 simple questions here. What I want to become in life, what I want to have in life, and what I want to give in life. Yeah. So Amina, what do you want to become in life?
A scientist. The best scientist.
Okay, that's career. I'm talking about personal life. What do you want to become in your life?
A caring person.
Very good. Okay, now Mehran wants to become the most caring person in life.
The
And
best person in the life.
okay, good. And think from all the angles as a person, you know, in different areas, as a person, in relationship, in many other things, as a citizen. Now you can say, you know what, sir, I want to become the best son to my parents. I want to become the best daughter to my parents. I want to become the best citizen of India. I want to become the best life partner in my life. I want to become the best brother. I want to become the best sister. I want to become the best friend. Right? So don't you think this is something you want to become?
Yes.
Obviously, right? And what do you want to have in your life?
Yeah.
Of course, health, wealth, name, fame.
Fame.
Same, huh? What is that?
Fame.
Same. What is that?
Fame.
What is same?
Fame. Fame.
Fame.
Fame. Fame. What is same? Health, wealth, name, fame, happiness. Then
Parents.
great relationship, of course. What else do you want to have in your life? Don't you want to have a bungalow? Don't you want to have a car? Why not? Of course. Don't you want to have aeroplane? Of course. If you want, yes, you can have. If you don't
Private
want,
jet.
you can't have. Of course. You want to have a jet? Yeah, of course. Why not? The question is, are you serious about it? If you are serious about it, then you will start working from today. If you are say nakko manje jet jhatka gaadi bus ka to jhatka gaadi mein रहते okay. See, telling is one thing and doing is other thing. If they mismatch, then you will not achieve things. So whatever you say, you have to start working towards it. So that's really important. Yep. What else do you want to have? You want to have happiness, you want to have health, you want to have wealth, you want to have name, fame, appreciation, respect, trust, right? Knowledge, wisdom, strength, and so on. Right? And now, again, the question of your life is, what do you want to give? What do you want to give in your life?
Give
Charity.
wealth to help others, donate things.
Okay, you want to donate, you want to share your wealth. Okay, good. And
Give charity to
okay, you want to
poor.
give charity to poor people. Okay, and what? What else do you want to give? Give back. You want to give back to your people, to the society, to the country. What can you give back? You need to have this clarity.
Do great things for the country, help the country.
Yeah, like sharing is caring, right? What can you share? You can share your knowledge, you can share your wisdom, you can share happiness. Then you can make people happy, make them feel good. That is part of giving. Bring a smile to their face, bring a smile to their face, on their face is giving. What can you give? What can you give right now? Forget about future. Right now, what can you give? Amina, what can you give right now?
Happiness.
Happiness. Then you can share happiness. You can care for your brothers, sisters, parents. You can support them. You can help them. Right? Then you can take care of them. In good times, in bad times, support them. Yeah, if brothers are sad, you can encourage them, you can guide them, you can train them, you can share knowledge, you can help them complete their activities, home tasks, assignments, and so on. Right? Mehran, what can you do? What can you give? Okay, so this is what is required. So you also need to think about your life. Okay, so I'm sharing a beautiful formula today. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, before I share a life's formula, I want you to tell me, what is the meaning of life according to you? What is life according to you? What is the meaning of life according to you? Is it like taking birth and then dying? Is that life?
No.
No.
Yeah. Is it like taking birth, eat, sleep, and then die? Is that life?
No.
And
Achieving something in life.
yeah, even animals are doing that. So yeah, Amina, come on. What is the meaning of life according to you?
To achieve our goals.
Helping others in the life, so it becomes a proper life.
Okay. Then any other thing?
To achieve something in our life.
Okay. And now you should not say something, because now you know what you want to achieve in your life, right?
Yes.
I want to be the best scientist. I want to be the best cricketer, right? So these are the things that you really want to do. Now, I'm going to share a very beautiful formula, which is a practical formula that you have to follow today, from today. And life itself is a formula. L-I-F-E itself is a formula. Okay, let's see what is that. L means learn and share consistently. Live a positive and a happy life.
Yeah.
Learn and share consistently. Live a positive and a happy life. Can you stand? Can you stand? Mehran, stand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take a deep breathe. Take a deep breathe. And hold it for like 30 seconds. Okay, take a deep breath, hold it for 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, you can sit. And now L stands for learn and share consistently, live a positive and happy life. Learn and share consistently, live a positive and a happy life. So that's L. Now
Yes, sir.
I is inspire others to do good,
Ignore.
ignore negativity and unwanted past. Inspire others to do good, ignore negativity and unwanted past. Okay. Got it? F stands for forget unwanted past, face everything and rise. Forget unwanted past, face everything and rise. Yeah. Now E is set an excellent example for others in a good way. Okay. Set an excellent example for others. Okay. L is learn and share consistently, live a positive and a happy life. I is inspire others to do good, ignore negativity and unwanted past. F is forget unwanted past, face everything and rise. E is set an excellent example. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play one beautiful video, and then I will share today's activity. So please have a look at this video. And so just 10 minutes, we will finish off. Okay, we still have time. I also need, yeah, then we still have a lot of time for us, sir. So after this, we can jump to that. All right. Okay, so let me share today's activity.
क्लास खत्म करते हैं छोड़ते हैं बोल देते हैं
All right, so 5 more minutes and we are done for today. And here comes the activity for today. Mehran, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And now the activity for today is habits. Okay. And now what you have to do is you have to find out at least 10 habits of successful people. Yeah, please write it down. You have to find out at least 10 habits of successful people. Then you also have to find out at least 10 habits of unsuccessful people. 10 habits of successful people and 10 habits of unsuccessful people. Make a list separately, okay? Then write down your habits. So you also need to write down your habits. So what are your habits? What do you do? And now then do the comparison. After you have written down the habits, you have to do the comparison with the successful and failure habits, okay? So whatever habits is part of unsuccessful people, you have to stop doing that. And then you have to make a commitment to follow successful people habits. Okay, so first write down successful and unsuccessful people habits, then write down your habits, then make a list, and then make sure you stop doing unsuccessful people habits. So whatever habits you have which is making you failure, unsuccessful, you have to stop doing that. And then you have to make a commitment. No matter what, I am going to follow successful people habits. For example, getting up early, like 5 o'clock, 5:30, you know, early morning. So that's a successful people habit. So you have to follow that. And let's say you are getting up at 7 or 8 o'clock. That's unsuccessful people habit. So that's something you have to stop. Right? So you immediately have to stop doing that and then follow successful people habits. You have to be proactive. You have to listen to others.
Actually, how many hours should we sleep?
Maximum 8 hours.
8 hours.
Maximum 8 hours. Okay. The best time you have to sleep is, you know, after, go to bed at 10 o'clock, 5:30 you get up. Okay. So, you know, 6 to 8 hours is the time that you have to. So go for 7 to 7.5 hours or maximum 8 hours. So go to bed at 10 o'clock, get up at 5:30. That's the, you follow this, maintain this, okay? 10 o'clock, you have to sleep, 5:30 get up, then start preparing for Fajr and then pray Fajr and then do exercise that, you know, whatever activities I taught you, you can do all those things and then start studying a particular subject. So that's something you can do, right? Okay. All right then. So Mehran, you can share the email address and I will be uploading this recording to the YouTube channel, and I will give access to you so that if you have any questions, you want to go back again and check, you can do that. And
So I'll
take
send the email address in the chat.
on WhatsApp. You can send it to
Okay,
my
okay.
WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes.
All right, then. So thank you so much for joining today, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting topic as well. So I will see you tomorrow. And
So we'll continue that activity. You had stopped it, right? Half.
which one?
That question.
7
Tomorrow.
seconds.
We'll follow tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost 6 now. So we'll stop now. So thank you so much. And